Here's Obama. He sees the polls. He knows the Khalid Sheikh Mohammed thing's a debacle. He knows it.
Yeah.
He knows the Stupak thing. Most Americans don't want to force pro-life people
Right.
to pay for abortion. Does he not care?
Two different motivations. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, he wants there to be a theatrical display against the Bush interrogation
Even
techniques.
if it costs him a second term?
It won't.
Oh, are you kidding me? That's going to be huge. If they turn that into a circus?
He wants the left to be able to talk about how this poor guy was waterboarded, this poor guy wasn't given his Miranda rights, oh, how they tortured him, oh, how they deprived him of sleep.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that President Obama is that dumb.
It's like a rape trial. By the end of the trial, the victim is on trial.
Do you hear what you're saying? You're saying that he's an idiot. You're saying that Obama's an idiot, and he's not an idiot. You know that.
I think that he feels that's the same reason that he doesn't want an investigation of Fort Hood. He said he didn't want political theater. What he wants is political theater of the left to transform Mohammed and the others into a victim.
I cannot believe a practical politician like this guy is putting himself in the kill zone.
Now, in the House and the Stupak Amendment, he's got to satisfy, on the one hand, leftists like Dennis Kucinich and conservatives like Joe Lieberman. And he's got to get them both to vote for the same piece of legislation. And therefore, he's twisting himself into knots on this stuff. And one of the reasons that this bill has a good chance of being defeated is that the House won't pass the Senate bill and the Senate won't pass the House bill.
Well, I don't think...
And that you have a bunch of senators that can't go along with the compromise.
Look, I think the folks are trying to get a handle on the President of the United States. I certainly am trying to get a handle on the man, okay? Oh, by the way, I have a handle on Sarah Palin now because I spent some time with her, but I don't have a handle on Obama.
I have a theory about him.
All right.
This theory comes from a brilliant guy named Michael Sheehan and another brilliant guy named John Bolton. They both basically talk about the idea of him being a post-American president.
Post-American president.
In other words, he's the president the globe sent to be the president of the United States. It's almost like the British colonial empire.
So he's not just running this country, he's running the world.
No, he's running this country in the interests of the world.
Okay. But that's a one-way ticket to a one term.
That's where he's at. When he's dropped below 50 at this point. I just did I didn't do it. Zogby just did a poll that I just saw in Arkansas. Blanche Lincoln, the senator from there, is one of the key votes in the health care.
In the health care, right, yeah.
People in Arkansas opposed this bill by 28 to 64. And when you tell people that Lincoln might support the bill, she goes from beating her Democrat by 2 points to losing to him by 13.
Right.
So he is absolutely trying to fit a round peg into a square hole. And it's going to be very, very hard or darn near impossible for him to do it.
Here's my last question for you. Don't you think there's a method to his madness, though? I mean, do you think he's sitting there going, I just want 4 years, I just want one term? Because that's the way it's heading.
No, he's hoping that he can slip it by and get in before his popularity.
He can slip Khalid Sheikh Mohammed by? Do you have any idea what's going to happen, Morris? If they come to New York City and they turn this thing into an anti-American...
To a circus.
Do you have any idea how Americans are going to go nuts?
And Bill, Chuck Schumer, the Democratic senator from New York, wants $75 million more.
He says it's going to cost $75. We'll get a roll on this in a minute.
So he's admitting that this is going to be a security nightmare for New York. And by the way, do you think waterboarding will pass Fifth Amendment scrutiny? We didn't Mirandize this guy on the battlefield.
Well, he was caught in Pakistan, so you don't Mirandize him. Everybody knows the con, but you just think he doesn't care, huh?
I think that no, I really don't.
All right,
I think that he has a standard of beliefs, and they're crazy, and it's what he's going with.
Well, we'll see.